I was going to make that really neat and then I've just literally spilled it all over the side. So for years and years, fish and chips has remained as one of the UK's favourite takeaway options. But the question is, what's best to have with it? I have travelled around the UK visiting some of the 2020 National Fish and Chip Awards finalists to try and find the perfect pairing to the nation's favourite dish.
So chippy sauce is obviously a big thing in Edinburgh. With chippy sauce, everyone asks what's in chippy sauce. It's mainly core of apples and vinegar, but lots of spices, and every kind of chip shop has their main basis and has their own secret recipes.
So this is what you've got to have in Scotland when you have fish and chips.
You've got to pour it all over the top.
All over, or at the side, depends.
Got to ask, why chippy sauce?
Well, it's a staple of Scotland, especially Edinburgh. It enhances the whole flavour of the chips.
So I've come down to Bertie's Proper Fish and Chips, where the portions are clearly massive, and in Edinburgh they have the famous chippy sauce. Okay, I hope I haven't done too much or too little. I've never had chippy sauce either. I rate that. That's really nice. I think I need more of it actually. I'm just gonna keep drowning this.
There's lots of things you can have with it, can't you? But curry sauce is the main thing.
Midlands is quite famous for their curry sauce. We do our own bespoke curry sauce. We've had about 7 to 8 spices.
So I'm here at the Golden Carp in Redditch, and apparently the sauce that you've got to have here, it's got to be curry sauce. Trying to get a bit of everything. This one is a good one, I can tell.
If you're down here in Nottingham, then I'd recommend to try our gravy. It's our own recipe, so it's a bit of a secret, but obviously it's really good.
Apparently, what better way to have your fish and chips than with, I'm not even going to tip it because it would be too dangerous and I'll spill it everywhere, but with a glorious little bowl of gravy. That is insane. Now apparently what I've been told here is you're supposed to have mushy peas with mint sauce. My Uber driver was telling me about this, so if he says that it's right, then it's got to be right. You wouldn't think the 2 types of green work, but that does. It's got a real kick to it. It's like literally lingering on the tip of my tongue.
Basically Exmouth, and we have the battered chips. I know there are other places around the Devon area that do them, but obviously ours, everyone always seems to come to Exmouth just to try our battered chips. I'll put them into a yellow bucket, mix in with our yellow powder to a nice thick consistency. Then we put it into the oil where we cook it on 155 degrees.
Same place you can get it in Exmouth, so you come to Crispies to get them.
What's the taste like?
Hot. You always come down here if you want something a bit different. You can't get them anywhere else.
Well, they normally order them quite regular, to be honest, but then if they haven't tried them, we'll always give them a scoop so they can try them. And sometimes they do prefer the battered, but sometimes they just stick to the traditional or a mix. We've converted quite a few people to the battered chips.
These look and smell insane. I've never had anything quite like this. It's actually a lot lighter than I was expecting. Crispies are actually the winner of the Fish and Chip Awards from 2019, and you can tell because there is literally a queue practically going out the door right now in the middle of winter, so clearly a reason.
Sitting in Brixton, this is the only thing you can eat. Fish and chips, anchovy mayo. Beautiful. Fantastic.
So I'm down at Rockfish in Brixham in Devon, and apparently they have mayonnaise with their fish and chips, but not just mayonnaise. This is Rockfish's famous anchovy mayonnaise. Quite large, I've never had anchovy mayonnaise before. You know what, I really rate that. And apparently this is their own wine as well.
This is a fish and chip shop, and I try and keep it as much as I can the same way. People want tartar sauce, so we give them tartar sauce, freshly made tartar sauce.
I have never seen a bowl of mushy peas this big. So in London, everyone seems to have tartar sauce. Get a whole heap out. I am sorry that it's so loud in here, but it's just because it's popular. Tartar sauce is an absolute classic. So I've travelled from the top of the UK all the way down to the bottom. I've tried every side that I can think of. If I've missed any, please let me know. So now I want to hear from you. What do you think is the best side that goes with a fish and chips? Comment below and let me know why.